Hi guys, this is the Crazy Chef. I'm behind the Crazy Chef channel on YouTube where we present recipes, and it's basically good food for busy people. Nutritious, excellent, easily prepared food for busy people. And we've been running for about 3 years, and go to the YouTube channel. We've also got a blog on www.crazy-chef.uk which gives more information, but what I'm talking to you today is about the Crazy Chef Cookbook. We've created the Crazy Chef Cookbook, which is available on Apple Books, and it gives the details, the recipes, the instructions and links, photographs of course, and links to the actual YouTube video. So you could select the recipe you want, look at the ingredients, look at how to prepare it, see a photograph, and you've got the link to actually how it's prepared on the YouTube channel. The idea for the book came from people emailing me, messaging me, asking for extra information on the various videos, because you can't give the full descriptions and the full methods and the full ingredients on the small amount of space you've got to publish a video on YouTube. So I decided, or the Crazy Chef decided, we would have a Crazy Chef cookbook, which gives the heading what it is, the instructions, the photograph, the details, the minutiae of actually preparing the meal, and a direct link to the YouTube video. So if you're looking at this as being an EPUB, so if you're looking at this EPUB on your computer and you're networked, you can actually go through your internet connection and actually see the video, which is much easier than going to the YouTube Crazy Chef channel just trying to search. Okay, we've got hundreds, not quite thousands of viewers, but we've got thousands of views. I don't know how many thousand, quite a few thousand, 100,000 views. And we got comments, what people want to see. But it's basically the strap line, if you like, is good food for busy people.
But what exactly do you consider good food?
Okay, we're looking at recipes, simple recipes, easily prepared, easy methods with raw materials. These are seasonal, for example, seasonal vegetables. We're not using fast food. Seasonal vegetables produced what I'd call naturally. We don't use a microwave, for example, and the techniques are easy. And once you've mastered the techniques, you can add in all the other recipes, and you can actually create the meal with limited experience, and it's a suck it and see thing. I mean, the second time you do for example, the soup, the French onion soup, there's various ways of doing it. The second or third time you do it, you'll perfect it. You perfect the croutons, you'll be perfect putting the cheese on the top and putting it under the grill. Your first go will be okay, but you keep perfecting it and you'll increase your experience of cooking, and really anyone can cook.
So, if I understand you correctly, what you're trying to accomplish with this book is to create a very comprehensive list of recipes that have been perfected by yourself throughout your life. And these recipes are both easy to prepare and healthy. Is that correct?
Yeah, the first thing in the book, you get a list of ingredients what I keep in my larder, whether it be pastas, dried beans, herbs, spices, and I also give you details of how I weigh things. I give details on what frying pans I use, what equipment I use. And I even use a Google Home, because a lot of recipes that you get off the internet, you'll find some of them are in metric, some are in US, some of them are British measurements. They use cups, they use meters. I say, hey Google, what is 200 centigrade and Fahrenheit, for example. I use my Google Home. It helps me a lot rather than looking at a conversion chart.
So you're just basically simplifying things for your readers.
I'm simplifying things, the recipes, very simple recipes to follow, very simple techniques to follow, and coupled with seeing me do it on the YouTube video will give you confidence and try it yourself. You're cooking for yourself. You're not cooking with a lot of people watching you. You're going to make mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes, and I when I do the video, I do one shot. So if something goes wrong, it goes wrong, and I either edited it out or I laugh it off. It goes wrong. I don't do multiple takes. It is what you get. It is what you see is what you get. I mean, it's like me. What you see is what you get. But anyway, so but try it out. Just try the book. You can download a sample from Apple because it's on Apple Books on the links under this video. Try it for yourself. I've been cooking for many years, but I've set the channel up 3 years ago because I thought everyone keeps telling me, well, how do you do French onions? How do you do this? I thought, well, why don't we set up a YouTube channel and just put it out there?
And so far, the response from your readers has been?
Well, I've had hundreds of thousands of views. I've got nearly 1,000 subscribers. I wish I had more. And I get comments, I get feedback, and I get people not exactly stopping me in the street at the moment, but I do get people who I know, professionally know. I put my Crazy Chef link in my emails now, and people say, what's that? You know, I said, well, look, www.crazy-chef.uk.
But how did you come up with the moniker Crazy Chef? Why crazy?
Okay, I follow a lot of chefs, and one of the early chefs I followed was a guy that used to, for example, used to do his recipes ad lib. Used to have a drink every time he was doing his recipes. He kept having a drink, and he kept criticising or moaning at his cameraman, like, David, get in, zoom this, zoom that. And I started doing that. We had an original cameraman called Rishek, or whatever his name was. Anyway, he wasn't very good. He didn't last. Rakesh. Anyway, so he didn't last long because he got fed up with it. Anyway, so it was actually Floyd, and the poor old guy's dead now, but it was actually Floyd, which inspired me originally.
Would you say cooking is a passion for you?
I spend far too much time in the kitchen. As a hobby, I enjoy cooking. Now, what you get with me is quality nutritional food. It's very rustic. It's not like this poncy stuff you see on MasterChef where you have one pea, one this, one that. It's not nouveau cuisine. It's basically rustic. I sometimes when I do a photograph, sometimes I tidy up the plate, but quite often you get the plate over full with food. It's rustic quality food rather than dainty, poncily prepared, I suppose I'd call it. So
I have personally tasted some of your dishes, and I can testify to the fact that they are extremely good and simple. But how did you arrive at the simplicity of your recipes? Because they really are very bare, very rustic, as you say. Where did that come from?
It's just come out my head. I mean, I just try to cut it down to first principles and just do something simple. It's like, I understand you know how to cook salmon now. The nice hot pan, sear the salmon skin, let it heat up, then turn it over. But it's just, I just do it. It's a natural occurrence.
So now basically you just want to share your experience with healthy cooking that you've accumulated throughout the years, and you just want to share it with people all over the world.
I'm sharing it with people all over the world through the YouTube channel, and I get people from, I won't say hundreds, but all around the world actually view my videos, because on the analytics you can actually see who's viewed and from when they viewed.
And what would you say your favorite recipe is?
I've got one or two favourite. One of my favourite recipes is French onion soup. And that can take up to 1.5 hours to prepare.
But why is it any different from the run-of-the-mill onion French soup you get in a restaurant, for example?
I originally saw this soup in a restaurant, and I was so impressed by actually trying to use my spoon to cut through the cheese layer. And that's what I've been into other restaurants where they can't make French onion soup, and I quite often go into restaurants. I don't like going to restaurants because I quite often criticise the food. I'd say, well, first thing I do is the plate hot. Is the plate hot, for example? And I must have hot plates. People serve things with cold plates, and of course you put the food on a cold plate, the heat immediately goes out of the food. So French onion soup is just one of the things I like doing, and I like putting the cheese on the top, grated cheese, and I put it under the grill and I sear it, so you really have to poke your spoon in it. And it doesn't always come out the same. I mean, sometimes I put cream in it at the end, or Greek yogurt or something. I just vary it. Hi guys, again, thank you very much for looking at my video. I'm sure it might stimulate you into doing so. At least if you're not used to cooking, have a go at it. Look at the Crazy Chef channel. Triangle Galaxy Productions, Crazy Chef, if you want to put it in the search box. The videos are also linked to our website blog, which is www.crazy-chef.uk, and go to Apple Books and look at the book. Just take a sample and look at the book. And if you're excited, you'll really dig into it, want to try some of the recipes. Thank you so much for viewing the video, and I'll have another drink. Hold on. Yes, okay, that's it.